This news update brought to you by Neil Helton, State Farm Insurance.
Looking for auto insurance that fits your budget? At Neil Helton State Farm, the rates for auto insurance is falling. And for 26 years, Neil and his licensed team, Brittany, Crystal, and Wendy, have been here for you. No gimmicks, just real people you can talk to. Backed by a 100-year company, State Farm. Neil Helton is proud to support local athletics and our community. Call 931-473-1539 for auto coverage you can depend on. Visit them at 807 North Chancery Street or go to neilhelton.com. Neil Helton State Farm.
In the Main Street Journal News, Boyd Christian left no doubt Monday night as the Lady Broncos dominated Sequatchie County 57-21 at J.K. Stanley Gymnasium, improving to 16-8 on the season. Boyd's defense set the tone early, racing to a 13-2 first-quarter lead and holding the Lady Indians without a made field goal in the opening 8 minutes. Brooke Kesey led all scorers with 20 points, while Katie Betchel added 12, including 2 3-pointers and a buzzer beater before halftime. Sydney Jane Perry anchored a defensive effort that fueled turnovers and limited chances throughout the night. Boyd stretched the margin to 33-8 by halftime and never let up after the break, executing on both ends of the floor. Macy Bush, Maddie Noel, Channing Gannon, and Zoe Oliver all contributed as the lead continued to grow. The Lady Broncos had a chance to clinch their third straight TSIAA South regular season district Tuesday night at Franklin Road Christian. More local news and sports are just a click away at mainstreetjournal.llc. Until next time, I'm Rob Nunley.
This weather is brought to you by Southern Blue.
Looking for the perfect place to call home? Discover Southern Blue, where modern living meets timeless charm. Walk your furry friend in our private dog park, stay active in the fitness room, and enjoy a walkable lifestyle in the heart of downtown McMinnville. Unwind on the patio with friends at Barren Fork Brews right on site. Call 931-507-2583 today. Southern Blue, lofts and townhomes for lease to start your new chapter in style.
I'm Fox 17 Code Red meteorologist Greg Bobis. Our morning temperature is much better than yesterday. We're talking about mid-30s. This afternoon going to be in the mid to upper 40s. However, rain moves in here. Our westernmost counties starting late this morning, and then everyone else catches up this afternoon through this evening. Not anticipating any major impacts, but some decent light to moderate rain. We have Code Red days, though, on Saturday and Sunday for an incoming winter storm. Snow and ice expected.
It's time for Simmons Says, the show that brings Warren County the latest news and stories from around the community. Hosted by Jeff Simmons, this program dives into everything from local events to major headlines. Stay tuned and stay informed.
Hello, welcome to the Simmons Says show here on WBMC 97.7 FM. I am your host, Jeff Simmons. We're also on AM 960. We're on the WBMC app. We're on YouTube at Main Street Media McMinnville, and we're also on Facebook at Radio WBMC 97.7 FM. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Happy hump day to everybody out there that's trying to just make it through the week. I know I have been trying to do that all week, and we've gotten here. So let's see if we can get a couple more days at it. Connor, how's it going, man?
Not bad.
Not bad.
A little tired.
A little tired today? Yep. How's everything on the Town Talk this morning? Did they give away their Globetrotters tickets?
We did give away our Globetrotters tickets.
Did we give away our Globetrotters tickets yesterday on the Simmons Says show? Did we ever get that big time caller and winner yesterday?
No, we did not.
Hey, we have Globetrotter tickets, a 4-pack to give away for January 31st. If you want to be the first caller today, between now and 10 a.m., you can be the first caller that will win a 4-pack, 473-9383. This is the 100-year tour of the Harlem Globetrotters. They'll be in Nashville January the 31st, and unless there is just this epic snowstorm / winter storm / whatever that we keep hearing about that just cancels that, you'll be able to go to Nashville and watch the Harlem Globetrotters. It's a fun time. You should experience that. And we won't even make you answer a question, even though I know the Town Talk question was the Washington Generals.
Yep.
And yesterday, I think it was it Sweet Georgia Brown? Is that their song?
Sweet Georgia Brown, yeah.
I knew that. Yeah, see, man, you can't. Yeah, I'm all about some trivia on that one. And we will also be giving away a 5-pack of Harlem Globetrotters tickets on the Sports Authority. We'll put a post up on that and have people answer some questions for that one to get registered and eligible to win for tonight. But to this morning, fairly simple. Call 473-9383. Talk to our great producer, Connor. Give him your name and your email, and you will go to Nashville next week. All those folks in the Town Talk comment section that didn't win, this is your chance to win by picking up the phone. All right, it is Wednesday, and I'm gonna let you go off on this one, man. It's Wednesday. We do random gripes on Wednesday. Do we have an audio for random gripe yet?
No, I'm still trying to figure out what that needs to be.
Yeah, I still think it should be the Costanza line.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
I still think it should be just I know we always focus on trying to have some bump in music or anything like that, but I think it should just be the Costanza. I got a lot of problems with you people, and you're going to hear about them.
Yep, I need to get that in there.
A little Festivus time. Angela Chesborough says, good morning from Cookville. Hey, good morning from McMinnville. We're here and about to do some complaining, hopefully. Connor, you have a random gripe for us?
I don't have a random one, but I have a premeditated gripe.
Go ahead, gripe. Premeditated.
Listen.
Easy, Justin.
I know, I was about to say.
From way over here. What's going on?
He may be picking up in my mic.
Man, what's going on? 90s at 9 this morning.
It's rowdy.
That's my gripe. Somebody tell Justin Reed, chill out over there.
It's not a party. It's a radio show. We've been talking quite a bit of politics as of late.
We have. On this sports show.
Typically a cold state. We've been talking about Minnesota.
Yep.
Time for a different cold country.
Okay.
Of Greenland.
I
wanted to talk about this for a while.
Go ahead, man. By all means. Tell me all about what's your gripe on Greenland?
Why? Okay, I get Venezuela. Okay, we can find maybe some reasons if we look really hard. Why are we just openly saying we're going to go take Greenland? We already have military bases.
Okay.
Set up there.
Well, okay, so that's one of the whys it seems like that we need it for strategic military deployment.
They've openly said we can set up more military bases in Greenland if we want to help support it. We don't have to take it over. We're barely doing okay with the 50 states that we have.
Oh, we're doing tremendous, man. Gloryful.
Absolutely great.
We're doing tremendous work.
There's nothing bad in all 50 states. But we don't have to go take something over.
We don't have to, no.
Nor should we.
We'll see.
You think we should take Greenland?
I haven't really. I've seen enough of the bannering about online about it that I just thought about I haven't figured out exactly what the. I mean, you're always when this stuff happens. Yeah, they're going to tell you the main ones, which we keep hearing about, that we need Greenland to secure. What is it, the Baltic Arctic area up there to make sure that for our Skynet type defense and air missile systems and everything like that. I know I just said a lot of words that people are like, those don't go together, but yeah, you understand what I'm saying. Basically it was like, we need this to help for ballistics and missiles and everything like that, which I'm like, okay.
Here's the other thing though.
But I want to know what's the real.
So there's also some corporate interest in Greenland, specifically U.S. corporate interest.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like that reason at all.
Yeah.
But here's the other thing. If it is for genuine security, why don't we, instead of just trying to take all the Legos, Legos, not Egos, and not share, we have that, treaty union, NATO?
Yeah.
And we all work together instead of trying to abolish something that we've had since the 40s.
Yeah. It's a thought.
Because, I don't know, the rest of Europe is afraid of Russian invasion. And I know that Russia and China are both interested in setting up some stuff in Greenland. So why don't we work with the other 100 countries instead of just making them super, super mad at us?
I don't know. I mean, it's a good question. Dwayne Ramsey says they said it's about security, not minerals. So I'll be interested to know. I want to know what there has to be second. Now,
But I've also told the woman that I was interested in their personality, not their looks.
Yeah. And I agree too. And I think there was one that I saw that I thought this was the interesting piece that they were talking about, with our national GDP and the debt ratio and everything like that, that if you were to add Greenland, that all of a sudden you can spread that by acquiring assets, you also have the ability to spread debt around a little bit more. And I was sitting there thinking, okay, so is
like
that
a business?
Yeah, like a business, exactly. So I was like, is that the reasoning behind it? Or now the question that starts popping up around this too is, we've had this 51st state topic pop up over the years. I mean, there's been, what was it, Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico, Guam.
Guam. I even saw a report yesterday that was maybe one of the Canadian provinces is not really happy, is like the most conservative of all, the one that like maybe they would want to secede and become the 51st state. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen, but it'd be. I start seeing stuff like this, and I'm like,
you can't. Here's my issue.
Yeah.
That I really see with it.
Yeah.
The administration, as it stands currently, says they're the peace presidency.
Yeah.
You can't talk about going over and being like, well, they've only got 21,000 soldiers over there. We'll just mow them over. It's like
two dog sleds, man.
Yeah, it's like that's not.
That was such a funny line.
I'm
sorry. I thought that was so funny.
That's not a peace presidency. That's a hostile takeover of a country that we just need to leave alone and continue working with the allies that we've had for almost 100 years now.
Yeah, I think at some point it's. If Greenland was expressing interest, then I think that's something to explore. If they're not and they're actively saying we don't want this, then you kind of come off as a bully that says we don't care whether you
and Danish government or parliamentary went to the EU and expressly told us to 4-letter word here off, but we keep pushing the issue, and. Primarily what you're seeing is it's coming out of Stephen Miller's office, who's also already someone that pushes the boundary a lot anyway, and is just making it 10 times worse.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how it all. I don't think that there's going to be. I think that the United States is going to have a presence in Greenland. I don't think they're going to take over.
We've already had a presence in Greenland, which is why all of this is so dumb anyway. Yeah. Like we have, I believe it's 5 military bases there already.
Well, now we're going to have 10.
Oh, they said we could have more.
We're going to have bigger military bases.
It's the same thing of like, well, if I can't have all the Legos, then no one can. Like, so dumb.
Yeah. It's absolutely one of those topics right now that just goes through that it's how much are you for? The one that's funny to me is what was it that Donald Trump? It was his first. Was it his first presidency when he was running, or this one that it was like America First?
Both of them
that kind of got
because he was trying to be an isolationist, but everything we've seen from him is the least isolationist of any of the presidents.
And that's the thing to me is like I don't have like this whole point when you start finding out like how many. I think there's been. Obviously the accounting and the reporting and how much money. I'm doing my Trump hand. Sorry.
Everyone does.
Yeah, all the accounting and reporting about how much aid that we give to other countries over the years and over the years and over the years, that you start thinking, what if we were using that money to, fix some of the things that we have here? Look, I've always been. I'm a big believer of that, but now this is like. Kind of the antithesis of that. I mean, how are you required?
We stopped aid, but increased military spending to go do operations in countries that really had calmed down a little bit as far as their American rhetoric.
I guess the question to me is like, how do you take over Greenland? Do you buy it? I mean, are we talking about you're going to just literally buy it, or if they're saying it's not for sale and you still want it? I mean, like you said, are you just going to take it?
Greenland said they're not for sale, and he's like, well, that only leaves me with one option.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, it doesn't leave you with an option. You just don't take it.
Yeah.
Because A, they're not a threat to us, and B, just leave them alone.
Yeah. This is kind of one of those weird things where it's like, if someone came up to me and saw my car outside and they're like, I have to have it.
Yeah.
Have to have it for my fleet. And I'm like, it's not for sale. And then I'm like,
and then he pulls the gat out and it says it's mine now. And you know what that's called? Grand Theft Auto. That's an actual criminal charge.
Yeah, like Dwayne Ramsey said, war or buy. And I was like, yeah, that's, well, I'll say this much. I don't think it'd be a very long war.
Well, here's the problem that we'd have with that. It'd completely break the NATO alliance.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden and then the question on that is like, when, and there's jokingly that I think people will say, well, if you get Greenland, then what stops you from just keep going? I don't know. I was like, it's almost like you're playing a game. I didn't know we could play games of Risk. I thought that was just a board game.
Well, here's our issue with that is we constantly talk about, like, especially like if you learn U.S. history, it's like, oh, we were the good guys.
Yeah.
You know what this makes us? I mean, we've never really been like the good guys, kind of.
Oh, we've been the good guys.
We've meddled in a lot that we shouldn't have, but our heart was in the right place.
Our heart was in the right place.
Not now. Now we just want everything.
Yeah, now that being said, how do you piece together our want for Greenland coming at the same time that maybe Russia or China wants to be in Greenland?
That's where we need to be able to, like, these sanctions, like, look, sanction China, sanction Russia. We need to, like, that's not a good behavior to have.
Yeah.
Russia's trying to rebuild the Soviet Union.
Yeah,
is what they're wanting. That's why they invaded Ukraine.
Dwayne Ramsey says, "Does this make us any different than Russia?" I think it does. But one of the questions is like, if they're in asset acquisition mode, does that put us in asset acquisition mode?
But why should it put us in that mode? And that's the main point I'm trying to make is if we,
I guess the counter argument would be if we don't do it, they will.
Then we just stop them. Like, that's Germany invading Poland.
Yeah.
Like, well, if Germany did it, we should do it. Or Japan did it, so we should do it.
Mm-hmm.
Italy did it, so we should do it.
Yeah.
If that was the mindset back then, we're the bad guys.
Yeah.
We shouldn't fall victim to that now, is my main point. That, oh, well, look at how well it went for them. Yeah. They remembered so well in the history books.
Oh, mercy.
Yeah,
Barry Warmaker says he doesn't want to have Russia and China as a neighbor, but how close is Russia from Alaska? It's pretty close.
Yeah, it's not very far.
I think the Bering Strait freezes over, and it's not very far. It's walkable.
Yeah.
Hey, we got to take a break here on the Simmons Says Show. When we get back, we're gonna stick to the W's today. A little WWW, not World Wide Web either. I think a little weather, Warren County, Wednesdays. We're going to keep on there when we come back on the Simmons Says Show.
Ready for a new journey? Durham School Services is hiring school bus drivers in McMinnville. Stop by 126 Middle School Drive Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. for on-the-spot interviews. Bring a friend. Enjoy flexible hours and competitive pay starting at $16 an hour. Want more info? Text JOBS to 63552. That's JOBS to 63552. It's all about the journey, theirs and yours.
This Valentine's, don't just give a gift, give an experience. Main Street Media is sending one lucky couple on a Sweethearts on the Beach getaway, a 3-night trip to Daytona Beach. To enter, visit our participating Sweethearts partners: Jay's Restaurant, National Diamond Company, Warehouse Discount Grocery, Baron Fort Brews, and Diamond Jewelry. Look for the QR code, scan it, and you're registered to win. Romance, sunshine, and the sound of the waves. It could be you. Sweethearts on the Beach, only from Main Street Media.
Getting a loan can sometimes be confusing and intimidating. You may have questions before you make the decision to borrow money. If you need help with a car, home, or personal loan, I'd be glad to talk it over with you. Come by and see me, Meredith Woodley, or any of our lending team. At Security Federal Savings Bank, we look forward to helping you find the answers you need to feel at ease with your next purchase. That's Security Federal Savings Bank, the friendliest bank in town. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Business owners, it's a new year, your business is changing, and we want to help. This is Chris Centracchio with the Ben Lomond Connect Managed IT team. We offer custom Wi-Fi and network solutions, asset and inventory tracking, real-time monitoring and alerts, cloud-based security, disaster recovery, online cloud backup, and much more. Schedule a free consultation and let our Ben Lomond Connect managed IT team develop a custom plan just for you. For more information, call your local Ben Lomond Connect office or go online to benlomondconnect.com and type in the keyword managed.
If your organization has a nonprofit event coming up you'd like for us to announce, please submit it in writing by faxing it to 931-473-4149 or email to production@mainstreetmedia.llc. Please submit information 2 weeks prior to the event.
You're a rich girl and you're gone too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on the old man's money.
Hello, and welcome back to the Simmons Says show here on WBMC 97.7 FM. I am your host, Jeff Simmons. I got producer Connor on the second mic today to help everybody out and help me out get the show running. Again, too, you can win Harlem Globetrotters tickets. All you got to do is call 473-9383. January 31st, they will be in Nashville. You can go see them play and have a great time. Take the fam and have a good time. I got four tickets. Ready to roll on that. Don't make me have to give these out on the Sports Authority later tonight. Let's call in right now and get those given away. Also, I want to make sure we thank our friends over at Douglas in Lanier, your hometown insurance expert specializing in commercial coverage for agriculture, contractors, and workers' comp. They protect businesses big and small. Trust a team that knows hard work, smart coverage, straight talk. That is Douglas and Lanier.
Hang on, I was on the wrong thing.
Oh.
And I was trying to fix something else.
They protect businesses big and small.
Douglas and Lanier.
474-044-811 Faulkner Springs Road. You're fixing stuff. What are you fixing over there, man? What did we break? He don't know. He's on. He might be on the phone now. I'm not even paying. I would say this is what I get for looking down to the left instead of looking over in the right and see what Connor's doing. Yeah, I said before the break we were going to hit on the W's today, and the three W's that want to hit on today is weather, Wednesdays, and also Warren County. Yeah. And the one that I want to get on first is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, but also what today was going to be was the semifinals of the county basketball tournament. And that did not come to fruition because when the bracket went out last Friday for the 6th and 8th grade tournament, which features Irvin College, Morrison, Dibbrell, Eastside, Centertown, and Boyd Christian, that there was a little bit of sparked a little bit of a debate, sparked a little bit of outrage amongst the community. Facebook kind of got stirred up a little bit. We got comments in our comment section when we posted it. You can find that on the Main Street Journal, which, I mean, that's where we break the news. We let everybody know what's going on, including I just saw a breaking news story about something with Caney Fork on the Main Street Journal that popped up when I was in the break. And people just did not like the idea of trying to play 4 semifinal games on a Wednesday night. And it's pretty obvious why. That has been a night that, I've been doing this job it'll be 16 years in February that I've been covering Warren County sports. And I can probably tell you that in the entire time that I've been doing this, I might have covered 10, maybe, events on Wednesdays, and almost always those were something that ended up happening because we had some kind of weather that just forced a tournament, like something like this, the tournament to just have to be played on Wednesday, or it was like, hey, we play on Wednesday, we don't play at all type deal. But for the most part, Wednesdays are a no-go when it comes to games. And I think I went back. Sullins and I are going to definitely get into this on tonight's show on Wednesday night. Funny enough, that we're going to have. I'm sure he's going to have a lot of thoughts on this. I have some thoughts on my general one on this one is this is something that the schedule makers should have avoided. You knew it. You know why I know that people don't have Wednesday night on their bingo card when it comes to games? Because it was the only night you had free. If it was a night that we regularly played games on, then you wouldn't have had that night free either. But you did because nobody wants to play on Wednesday nights. You know, you didn't want to play on Wednesday nights. The high school teams don't want to play on Wednesday nights. The freshman teams don't want to play on Wednesday nights. The wrestlers don't want to wrestle on Wednesday nights. that's a night that nobody schedules games. And then you had a county tournament that was going to be moved to your school and hosted by your school, and you said, y'all get the nights we're not playing, so we'll just give y'all Wednesday night. When those elementary games for the entirety of the year have been played either on Mondays or Tuesdays or on Thursdays. And then I think that they might have played a preseason game on Saturday. But for the most part, I looked at it and I said, if you're not willing to play on Wednesday night, then I don't think that it would be the right thing to ask others to do it just because you have that's the only night that we had available. If that's the case, then I would say then I don't think that maybe you're not the right host spot for the tournament. And just let it go play at the counties because those I know gyms that would have been available potentially this week if we were having this tournament on, maybe if we would have wanted to wrap this tournament up on Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday, gyms that were probably available this week for games if they were needed. Eastside, Centertown, Morrison, Irvin College, Dibbrell. Boyd probably wasn't because like the high school, it has high school teams and it has high school teams that play, so it might not have been. But the other 5, sure. So I look at it like that is if you knew that Wednesday was a night that nobody was going to want to play, you should have taken care of that before the schedule even went out, and that would have been when we would have had a non-issue and everything everybody would have understood. If you came out and said we're going to play the quarterfinals and the semifinals all on the same Saturday, and then the following Saturday we're going to play the finals and the consolations, there would have been some people that have been like, man, that's a long day. Man, I have 8 games on a Saturday. You know what where there's 8 games on a Saturday, Connor? Civic Center, Bobby Ray, any gym this summer when you're playing AAU, when kids are playing multiple games. It could have been done. It should have been done. That's the thing that I'm going to go back to. That being said, Sullins and I will have a lot more to talk about on this because I think there's a few more players in this that things that need to be hashed out. But in general, the moment that I saw it, the moment I saw the schedule come out, I said, that's not going to fly. That's not going to go over well at all, and predictably, it did not, and now it's going to change. My question regarding the Wednesday games, Rob Lindley asked in the comment section, is there one coach who would punish a kid for missing a game due to church? And my take, not Town Talks, not Main Street Journals, just his. If you say, my kid can't go to church because he or she has a game, church isn't your top priority anyway, you may as well be saying we go to church because our kid doesn't have games that night. I don't think there was any coach that was going to punish their kid for missing a game due to church on that one. This is the other one that I would say is if you're going to say that you don't want to play games on Wednesdays, just be so steadfast in saying we aren't going to play games on Wednesday. I'm what was it, Mike Ertentrout? Is that Erlen? What was his name in Breaking Bad? Herman Trout. Yeah, this is no half measures.
Yeah.
No half measures. If you don't want to play games on Wednesday, just flat out say we do not want to play games on. We will not that we don't want to. We will not. Not hey, if you could work it out for us. No. If you don't want to play games on Wednesday, step up, say we're not, and we'll take a forfeit if it matters that much. And I think that when that have been stated expressly from the very start, I don't think the games would have ever even started on Wednesday. And this is beyond the other one. Is I think there's a lot of people. There's some. I wouldn't say a lot. I don't want to lump everybody in on this one. This is only a problem for Boyd Christian. And I'm like, no, it's not. Like, do you really think that the kids and the parents and the coaches of all these other teams, that Boyd Christian somehow has the only kids and the only parents and the only coaches that go to church on Wednesday nights? Like, you're crazy. It doesn't just affect them. That being said, I think Boyd should have made the statement out that it should have came out last week that said we will not play on Wednesday. Not, hey, if you schedule us, I would have said we're not playing on Wednesday, and if you make us forfeit, then so be it. We're not going to play on Wednesday. I think that was a layup. And granted, it got changed anyway, so no harm, no foul on that. I never actually saw an official announcement other than to say we're working on ways to alleviate this issue. Well, I think that those games alleviating the issues are going to be on Thursday. But I've never saw an official announcement that says we're moving them to Thursday. That being said, I've been told by multiple coaches that their games have been moved through Thursday. So those games will be played at Charlie Dalton on Thursday night now, but not on Wednesday. What do you think, Connor?
I honestly don't care. I tried to find
I think someone's going to have more to say about this on Wednesday. And I can
Tonight.
My general thing on this one is beyond what's now. Sullivan's going to make some points. He's going to be loud. He's going to definitely have some opinions on this one. I just think that everybody that was working on that schedule had to know Wednesday's a night we don't play.
I mean, most people are going to be like, well, I either have church or I don't.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And the people who have church not going to make it to the game.
Yep.
Like, you have to know that going in.
Yeah,
making that schedule.
And again, too, like I said, I think that it's going to be, well, that was the only night the high school had available. I'm like, well, okay, if you want to continue to host this tournament, then you need to plan ahead to say this is going to go on. And I know that I've already seen the comments. Well, they schedule their games out 6 months. I get that 100%. You know that in the last week of January, the first week of February, every year, that you're trying to host a county basketball tournament. Whatever you have to do to have extra dates available on that night, have them ready during the week that aren't
Did not
Wednesday.
use the middle school.
That's the question that happened was we have all these other gyms we couldn't have used to kind of alleviate this, and which I'm saying, well, because this is the postseason tournament is the 3-point club tournament postseason tournament, which means that they hold it. It raises money for the high school programs. So they want to have it at the high school. I'm like, okay, well, that's fine.
Well,
but then
womp.
I'm like, well, my thing is like if you want to hold it at the high school, then you're going to have to accommodate 6 teams that don't play at the high school.
Yeah.
And that's probably going to mean sometimes, Sullivan says we're going to have fun this afternoon. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I think the biggest drop of the ball on this one, and when it all said and done, is you could have found an easy way to make sure that that there weren't games scheduled on Wednesday night. That being said, the funny one's going to be when all these postponements happen for everybody here coming up because the weather's going to be nasty. I mean, there's already been games moved from this weekend to Thursday night. There's been more games that are getting moved as we speak. I'm sure there's going to be games, and somebody's going to end up playing Wednesday night.
Yeah.
In the next 1 to 2 weeks. Almost guaranteed. If this weather's as bad as people think that it could be.
Out of the 13 different weather models with variance in degrees and snowfall between 15 and 20.
When potentially all games next week could be postponed and have to be moved because they're almost all going to be district games, there's going to be some Wednesday night games.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, we're going to be back on the Simmons Says Show. I want to thank Douglas Lanier, 474-0044-811 Faulkner Springs Road.
Rumors spreading round in that Texas town.
Talk Radio WBMC News is next.
Every farming operation has a story with a past, present, and future. Farm Credit Mid-America wants to get to know your farm story because we're a lending cooperative owned by farmers. And that's why we offer a range of loans and services designed to help farmers grow and prosper. Because we know why no one knows a farmer like a farmer does. Learn more about Farm Credit Mid-America and some of our farmers' stories at fcma.com. Loan subject to credit approval. Additional terms and conditions may apply. Farm Credit Mid-America is an equal opportunity lender.
In the Main Street Journal News, Captain D's is marking a major milestone in McMinnville as the longtime seafood restaurant celebrates 50 years of serving Warren County. The location first opened June 16, 1976 on Smithville Highway, quickly becoming a local favorite for seafood dinners and its famous sweet tea. Heavy crowds over the years eventually led to a move across the street to a new building in December of 2016, where the restaurant continues to thrive today. Community involvement has been a constant focus, with longtime employees becoming familiar faces to generations of customers. The restaurant has supported local causes through donations, school supply drives, toy drives, and a recent contribution to the Warren County Resource Center. As part of the anniversary celebration, Captain D's is doing something rare in today's restaurant industry by lowering prices, including a $30 family deal. More local news, including Seth Wright's BizBeat, is just a click away at mainstreetjournal.llc. Until next time, I'm Rob Nunley.
Talk Radio WBMC weather is next.
Hey y'all, this is Brett White, owner of Martell Sign Company, producing the highest quality signs, banners, and vehicle wraps on the market at affordable prices while focusing on customer service and lead time. Martell is not just my company, it's my passion and a really big part of my life. I invite you to come by and visit us at 53 Park Lane Spur, just off Genesis Road behind Pilot in Crossville. Call us at 931-787-1717 or online at martellbrands.com. See you soon.
I'm Fox 17 Code Red meteorologist Greg Bobis. Our morning temperature is much better than yesterday. We're talking about mid-30s. This afternoon going to be in the mid to upper 40s. However, rain moves in here. Our westernmost counties starting late this morning, and then everyone else catches up this afternoon through this evening. Not anticipating any major impacts, but some decent light to moderate rain. We have code red days, though, on Saturday and Sunday for an incoming winter storm. Snow and ice expected.
Hello, welcome back to the Simmons Says show here on WBMC 97.7 FM. I always like getting selling started up early in the morning. It'd be
He'll sit and stew on it for
by 5 o'clock tonight. He's gonna be lethal when it comes to it. You want to be here on WBMC tonight at 5 p.m. as the Warren County Sports Authority will be back in action after last week. Plenty to talk about over the last week. On the Sports Authority. That being said, we are on the Simmons Says show. I'm your host, Jeff Simmons. I got Connor with me today. We're talking a little bit about this and that. We're starting with the W's, and the next W that I wanted to hit on Wednesday today was this weather thing. Yesterday, in the last 48 hours, beyond like maybe about midnight last night to this morning, things have shifted significantly. But the 48 hours before that, we started hearing about double-digit inch counts for snow in middle Tennessee, and where I saw some forecasts calling to upwards of 18 to 24 inches of snow in the mid-state. They have kind of backed off on that in the last 12 to 18 hours, where it seems like we're already. If I read this correctly this morning, we're already under a winter storm watch for this weekend. But they're also now talking about the idea that this could be more freezing rain or sleet for the mid-state and less snow, and then potentially just rain by Sunday. And who knows, man? It flips constantly. It goes from one thing to the next, and now it seemed like we went from a absolute blizzard of 1993 to it might just rain a lot over the weekend. Have you been keeping up with this at all, Connor? Because, hey, man,
yeah,
if the roads are terrible next week, will we make it here? Do we need to have a backup plan?
The backup plan is currently me. I'm going to do my best impressions of everybody doing their show. I've been working on my Jeff Simmons impression.
Yep.
My Raven impression, I think, goes pretty well.
Uh-huh.
My Rob, I'm still working on that one.
Yeah, well, I mean, you just do me.
Yeah,
and because
y'all are both the same.
Rob and I are basically the same people.
Interchangeable.
Exactly.
He's gonna
love that.
Oh yeah. But if it does get bad,
yeah,
and it's like I may crash trying to get here to do a radio show.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, professional opinion, possibly. I'd much rather someone take a single day off than crash getting here and have to take multiple weeks off.
I have floated the idea already out there that I do have recording equipment at my house. Now, it's going to have a little bit of hum and a buzz because I don't have soundproof rooms like this. But I was like,
minus the one in the basement that you. Never mind. I won't spill all your tea, Jeff.
But I could theoretically, if I wanted to, go and record like a solo Simmons Says show and then just send it in and it get put in. I could do like little 9-minute segments, and it'd be put in. And I could record from home if it got that bad that I couldn't move in. And I also talked about the idea that I could take the laptop and just go Facebook Live from my living room couch.
That would be really funny, honestly.
It might be the biggest audience we ever had. And then people were just like, man, look at Simmons just sitting in his house doing absolutely nothing. Have the Christmas tree in the back that I haven't taken down.
Did you put up a Christmas tree in your house?
There's a Christmas tree up in the house, yeah.
Why?
I don't know, man. I love celebrating. You know me. I love celebrating Christmas. Yeah.
It's just that way,
probably just gonna stay. It's probably just going to stay up. I'm not taking it down.
That's the easiest way to celebrate Christmas. Keep up the
All
Christmas
year.
tree 365.
Yeah.
Just never take her down.
Yeah, I've just been watching this, and then I think the frustrating thing about this, and Sullen's just sent me a text message about this system potentially even collapsing beyond in front of our very eyes, is the fact that it's so chaotic trying to predict anything when it comes to weather, and then when the moment you start trying to move things around or trying to anticipate what's going to happen within 24 hours, I mean, because Yesterday at this time, if we would have done the same conversation yesterday, you would have been talking about the idea that we might get a foot of snow.
Yeah.
And now we're talking about it could just be an absolute flood zone because it rained so much over the weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's within 24 hours. We've went from foot of snow to rain. And the one that I want one or the other because I don't want the middle. Because the middle is what we really want to avoid. I mean, I get that a foot of snow.
A base layer of ice and then like 4 inches of snow.
I was going to say, a foot of snow would be debilitating. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But what would really be debilitating is freezing rain and having 2 to 3 inches of ice sitting on power lines, sitting on trees, sitting on the road. That would be the worst of the worst situations here.
And
give me the rain, give me the snow, whatever.
You can drive on snow.
Yep.
You know what's really hard to drive on?
Ice.
Yeah. So
4-wheel drive will plow through some snow. I don't know. Everything slips on ice.
Yeah. Including ice agents. I watched several videos of that.
Easy.
But look, whatever this weather system does, if it does get bad, like get some stuff prepared just in case.
Yep.
Do not panic buy. If I go to Superama and y'all bought all my Winston Light shorts, I will lose my mind.
Are they on the items of panic
Bread,
buys?
milk, and cigarettes is what it used to be.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Probably not anymore. Everybody vapes now.
I didn't know those were on the panic buy.
Pansies.
I had actually went to the grocery store over the weekend, and I already had my bread and sandwich meat and everything ready to go. So I think I'm good to go. Now I am running out of my stockpile of Powerades this week when I've been trying to replenish my electrolytes. So
You gotta go get the powder, man.
Man, it's been a rough week, but I think I'm finally coming out of it. Dwayne Ramsey says I'm still seeing 3 to 5 inches of both combined. He says bring it all coming on. Hey, listen, I know there's probably plenty of students and teachers that are saying snow a foot, have all that. I'm like, me personally, I mean, I'll be okay. I mean, especially when my job is talk to people, cover events. Well, half my job's done if there's no events to cover.
Yeah.
I'll just be like everybody else, and I'm like, well, what do I have to do? And I can talk to people from literally anywhere, so I could probably we can both figure those things out. So I just know that it affects more than just like Sullen's, man.
Transport.
It's a
little hard to do.
These are the times when he hates these weather forecasts. Hates them. And I don't blame him.
I'm like a husky, man. I like the cold.
Yeah.
I like to get out.
I have no problem with the snow. I just know that it's going to be if it becomes freezing rain, that's going to be the absolute worst scenario. The worst scenario is you don't get the nice snow that you can go look at or play at or have the kids go build snowmen or anything like that. If you just get freezing rain,
you get Siberia,
and you can't drive, you can't leave. You got power lines that down. All of a sudden, you have. I mean, you're gonna have power outages if you have a big ice storm. It's inevitable. That's what you don't want.
If we do get all the freezing rain and there are power outages, I know everybody will be kind of stressed with the power outages. Give your utility company a few minutes before you repeatedly call, because they've got to send linemen out to go fix that.
Yep.
They're not going to be driving extra fast so they don't crash a pole truck.
Yep. And then also take out more.
Give them a minute to go get it fixed. Same with first responders and emergency vehicles. Like if you do crash out into a ditch because you don't know how to drive in the snow, don't continually call and ask where is my help because they don't need to speed to get there to pull you out, only for them to crash out.
100%. All right. Hey, we're going to take our last break, and when we come back, we'll have a little. Do we give away our 4-pack?
We did.
Who won?
Dwayne Ramsey.
Hey, Dwayne. Congratulations on that. Jesse Ray for rubbing it in, saying it's going to be 82 this weekend in the Sunshine State. Well, good time. Have a good time.
Good for you, Jessica.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna snow here.
Yeah, we're gonna get snow.
Yeah, because it's the
and
winter.
Not the Colombian kind.
Yeah.
The sad kind of snow.
We'll be back on the Simmons Says Show.
Jesse is a friend. Yeah, I know he's been a good friend of mine.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh, made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020.
Ever smell rotten eggs, hear a strange hiss, or notice dead plants by a gas line? That could mean a natural gas leak. Play it safe. Leave the area and call Middle Tennessee Natural Gas right away at 1-833-GET-MTNG.
At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Pioneer Building Supply, where good business makes good friends.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Hi folks, this is David Mason Simpson with DM Simpson, Realtors and Auctioneers. If you're looking for a realtor to list your home, farm, land, or commercial property, we're ready to go to work for you. We'll evaluate your property and then promote it locally, regionally, and nationally. If you've been looking for the service you deserve in the real estate business, call the friendly folks selling Middle Tennessee and beyond at 473-LAND. DM Simpson, Realtors and Auctioneers, serving you since 2007.
It's time for some more great weekly specials from our friends at Warehouse Discount Groceries. Now listen to these. 3-pound Ore-Ida crispy tater tots or crinkle fries, $5. Family pack chicken drumsticks, 89 cents a pound. Freshland large eggs, 99 cents a dozen. And Pit Boss hardwood pellets, $5 for a 20-pound bag. All these great deals and more, plus their full-service deli from Warehouse Discount Groceries, 835 Smithville Highway on the Strip.
Welcome back to the final segment of the Simmons Says Show here on WBMC 97.7 FM. Hope everybody's having a good day. Wild, wacky Wednesday here on the Simmons Says Show. I don't know if it's either of those things. Honestly. A very subdued Wednesday. Just I'm on the W's on that.
Yeah.
Justin Reed came in and said, "Hey, do you need a what am I doing here thing for the last segment?" I was like,
"Oh, we're bringing Marvin Gaye in." He's always wondering what's going on.
Yeah. James Bennett said, "Looking forward to your show tonight." Thank you, Coach. I hope we're always going to have a few more tidbits and things to discuss when we get into the Sullins, Simmons, and Evans time on the Warren County Sports Authority. Again, that's Wednesday night. We'll start we usually start right at 5 o'clock or just a little bit after, depending on if we want to.
5:03.
We did the 5:03 last couple of times because I wanted to have longer, no break times.
Yeah.
We've basically had 27 minutes and 30 minutes past, or 27:27s the last couple of weeks.
That works pretty well.
Yeah. And if we really, really want to have a good time and stuff like that, we might just go 5:06 and we just go 54 consecutive minutes of me and Sullins just maybe yelling at each other. for an entire time. That'd be awesome.
It's like, what is it? That new HBO hockey show.
Yeah.
That's what you and Sullins are like.
Not at all. All right, last
I haven't seen it.
Last, I know the plot. Last W, Warren County and beyond Warren County. Warren County sports, and man, kind of took it on the chin last night for Warren County. I don't know if you'll be able to read more about this on the Main Street Journal today. We'll get more of the reporting out, but not the best night when it came to Warren County sports in general. Kind of everybody took their lumps. Starting with the high school, and we'll get more in-depth on this tonight, but starting with the high school team going to Lincoln County, were swept in district battles at Lincoln County. I think the girls' team lost by, I think it was 14. The boys, I think, lost by 7 last night. We'll have more reporting on that again on the Main Street Journal, but that dropped both the boys' team to 2-1 in district play, dropped the girls to 0-3. In district play. Middle school teams were playing 8th grade night at the middle school last night against White County. Also, don't think that went their way at all. The Warriorettes won by 10 in the girls' game. And I didn't see the final score of the boys' game, but I do not think that they came out on the upper end on that one. Wrestling team, we had the wrestling seniors in here last night. They did have senior night. Congratulations to them on their senior night. But they did split last night. I do believe they beat Franklin County, but in the district championship match against Oakland fell a little bit short on the boys' side and were district runner-ups. And though some people kind of groan and moan when I bring them up as well, but Boyd Christian is located in Warren County, and both the Boyd Christian girls and boys basketball teams both fell last night at Franklin Road.
That's unfortunate. I do always root for the horses.
Yeah, so not the best night for Warren County sports, but hopefully a bounce back will come back on that one, because I know that everybody's going to be, the Warren County middle school teams have tournaments coming up next week, hopefully, as long as the weather cooperates. The boys and girls basketball team at the high school will be heading to, I believe it is Shelbyville this Friday night. And then, of course, Boyd Christian will be playing tomorrow night. They moved homecoming up from Saturday to a Thursday, where they will be taking on another W, Whitwell, on homecoming.
Over there on the other side of Grundy County Mountain.
Yep. Had a little bit of a change of plans. Was supposed to originally play Winchester Christian, and then it got changed to Whitwell. So just staying on the W's, man.
And you got to say it correctly.
Hopefully getting some
Whitwell.
W's. Yeah, Whitwell. Yeah, hopefully teams will get back to getting some W's on that one, because man, yeah, it was tough. It was tough seeing all the scores and everything. I was still laid up last night. I left here. Y'all were texting me at one point. I woke up like 3 hours later and saw y'all's messages, and I was like, man, this is a tough night. And then of course I was sitting there tracking everything last night from my house. Of course I was watching my girls play, and it's frustrating. Super frustrating when you're kind of like, man, I wish I was there to say this or do that, and I don't know if it would have made any difference or not, But that I'm watching that, then keeping up kind of what's going on with the girls' game, kind of what's going on with the boys' game, kind of what's going on. I mean, we had the Main Street Media stream the YouTube on YouTube for 8th grade night, and you're just like, man, this has been it's just a really tough night of no W's when we wanted to talk about all W's on the Simmons Says show. So hopefully we get that. We will have more Warren County sports coverage and talk tomorrow on the Simmons Says show, because I'm being told that Chris Cope will be our guest.
Doesn't he help do something with the border?
Yeah, I think that will be one of the main topics of discussion. I believe the border battle will be coming up between Warren County and Coffee County. I believe that is January the 30th, if I'm not mistaken, next Friday night at the Dalt. And we usually do some donations.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking to hopefully get $1 per point donation, and when you do that, you help in Warren County side, McMinnville Special Games. And I believe on the Coffee County side, that is for the Dream for Weave Foundation, which is very tied into Coffee County athletics. It was born out of a statement back in the day. I believe Josh Peterson on the radio was talking about the Warren County Coffee County game maybe 3 years ago. Said not much comes out of Warren County that's good except for Highway 55 and Praters. It was a very funny line. I know there was a lot of people that got offended by it, and there's still probably some people that are like, "Oh, I don't like that."
Well, womp womp.
And I'm like, well, shocking. Somebody from Coffee County is going to throw shade at Warren County, our main rivals. I was like, we'd probably throw a lot of shade at the Red Raiders. But beyond that, there were some shirts made. There's usually, and everything gets on there. My main thing to me is get on Chris Cope's Facebook page. We'll have him on tomorrow. He'll give you a little bit of more of an idea of how you can get your name or get your business involved with helping in this donation. Great cause. I think it's raised like over $25,000 in the last 2 years for the Drink for Win. Yeah. So, I mean, it's been a big time fundraiser. Everybody gives a point. Basically the thesis behind this is if you pledge $1 per point, Warren County's teams score 100 points, then you make a $100 donation. And, if you get 150 businesses doing that at $100, all of a sudden you're talking about $15K.
Does it just have to be businesses or consumers?
It could be. I think it's anybody.
Individuals.
Yeah. I think did you and Justin Reed not pledge?
Yeah, we did a $0.25 each.
$0.25 each.
Yeah.
Last year. Yeah. So I mean, y'all put in what? Probably $1, but
right around $1.
That boy. Yeah. Way to really step up.
We do our best.
Hey, I got some. Hey, every penny
we tried to get
counts.
Raven to donate. She wouldn't do it.
We're going to talk about. I don't know.
You're going to do a third of a penny each.
I'm trying to turn over a new leaf of not talking about other hosts or other shows, even though there's some hosts on this station that'll go on Facebook and make fun of the other people on this show. And
Or some hosts.
I'm like, good luck. I mean, yeah, when you record your show and can't do it live, you maybe don't talk about the people that do it live. Until you want to get behind the mic and do it live, maybe chill out on going on Facebook and talking about other hosts on the station. That's just my 2 cents. That's a last little 2 cents there.
Don't make Jeff go Bill O'Reilly. He'll do it.
If I have to, I have to. All right. Yeah. Chris Cope says every dollar helps. We will take dimes even on that one. All right. Well, we'll be back with Chris Cope tomorrow on the Simmons Says Show, 9 a.m. on WBMC 97.7 FM.